Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's pretty early here, so I'm glad for anyone who has joined me this morning. So I thought about what I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to be honest, I had several topics. Then I'm sitting here out in my backyard. You could tell the scenery is a little different because we're getting ready to travel, so please send prayers for safe travel for Joe and I. And I was like, I want to talk about nature. And it started like this, and storytelling. And I think I discovered that I really do like to tell stories sometimes. Sorry, my alarm's going. Sorry about that. I walked outside and I hear chickens. I'm like, what? So I live in Florida, okay? I mean, not that it's uncommon to have chickens here, but I was like, where in the world are chickens? Like, am I hearing this correctly? And honest to God, I looked over and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's chickens right next to us. Our next door neighbor has them. So it was pretty cool because I don't spend a lot of time out in our backyard because we do have a lot of surrounding neighbors. So we kind of keep to ourselves here. And that's why I go to the beach and for the essence of the beauty at the beach. But as I was sitting here, then I hear another noise. And I look up, stinking squirrel, ready to like jump off the roof up there, peeked over at me, and I just paused and I laughed, and then he jumped, and then he started to walk along the fence, up the palm tree, and then he stopped, and then I thought to myself, oh my gosh, this is like Caryn, like squirrel all over the place, until my day gets started. But then beautiful red cardinal. So I was just blown away, and I tried to take a picture of her. But then she left. She came back. I tried to take another picture of her, and she left. So I'll just take that as a sign from God that one of my angels was here to visit this morning. So beautiful. And you could see the sun rising. I'm gonna show you a little preview of our backyard. We're going to try this again. So take two. I swear every morning I've tried live, I had to redo. So this is part of my humor. So I wanted to show you the backyard here as I was describing before. So it's so serene. But like I mentioned in the first part of this video, I never really get out here and enjoy it because there are so many surrounding neighbors. But one day we'll be in a place where we won't have so many neighbors surrounding us. So I'm going to show you what I see. So as I mentioned in the first video, the chickens over there. And you could see this beautiful sun rising. So I wanted to share a little bit of that today. And that was the topic that touched my heart the most, was nature and the beauty around me. And I forgot to mention there was a little lizard. We take care of the little lizards, and I'm just going to mention this. So about 3 weeks ago, little lizard came into our house and basically was our pet. And I told Joe, I'm like, I don't know, these little lizards always find me, and I feel like they're very protective of me for some reason. And I share this story, and I'm going to get emotional, but because 3 weeks ago was a very hard time for us. But anyway, and this is part of my truth and why I named this storytelling. This little lizard came into the office and didn't leave, and I was like, I tried to nurture and take care of the lizard because the lizard had like basically a birth defect. It had no leg, and you could tell that it wasn't like cut off, but it was like that in his third little leg. So I felt really bad, but I said, to Joe, I felt a really strong connection around this lizard. And I thought, oh my goodness, like, I have to take care of this little one. And long story short, like I mentioned before, Joe and I had a difficult time 3 weeks ago. And shortly after our time, the little lizard passed away. So I wonder if, God brings these nature, animals, creatures to us to protect us, and the cardinal's here, and you hear the chickens. Like, I can't make this up. This is the third time this cardinal has been on this fence. So I can't help to think, and I know for certain, I'm not going to say I can't help to think, but I know for certain that we are surrounded with our angels. So I just wanted to hop on here briefly. If you have a chance, check out part 1 when I explain about the chickens and the animals. This is hilarious because I never knew that there was chickens literally right next door to us. How cool is that? Well, I hope you all have a beautiful Saturday, and I hope that you were inspired with something that I mentioned, but I just wanted to show that I have gratitude, and there are 2 cardinals. I have to show you this. If you could see them, but this is incredible because I actually reached out in spirit and asked for them to come back, and they did. So that was my sign, and we're going to be traveling, so please say, Psalm 91 for us, and cover Joe and I in your prayers. Have a wonderful day, and I will be on here again soon. God bless, and I'm going to end in prayer because that was my commitment to this. So, dear God, thank you so much for bringing us this beautiful, picturesque Saturday morning here in Florida, and bringing the people to me to watch, to share your word, to keep us engaged in the light, in the love that you provide. And I just ask everyone that is watching today and in the replay to enjoy the weekend. Take time for yourself, take self-care, and enjoy nature. That was the point of this video today, is sit out in nature. And the squirrel's back, and here I go. Lots of love. Bye-bye.